Let's talk about my curly hair routine. First things first, you need your hair sopping wet. Like, see how my shirt's wet? It needs to be dripping or the curls are not gonna do what they need to do. And a lot of people asking me, where did I get my plopping towel? This is from Ulta. It's literally called a plopping towel. Right out of the shower, you're just gonna brush your hair through. This is going to be the only time you need to brush your hair. I like to use the color Wow Dream Coat just to help with some of the frizz. Not a lot, but just a little bit. A leave-in conditioner is a must. Doesn't really matter what brand. This one's from Briogeo. Now you're gonna need a curl cream. This one's from Not Your Mother's. I have pretty thick, long hair, so I'm gonna use a generous amount of this. Clearly she's loved because this is almost empty. So a good little dollop will do. I put it on both hands evenly. And now, pulling the hair apart, putting this through the hair, finger it through. I just ripped my earring out. I have no idea where that went. Doesn't matter. Fingering this all through the hair. Now flip your hair over and just give it a good little shake. Scrunch it up. And you're gonna start to see some of that curl pattern come to life. Now we're gonna go in with some hair mousse. Again, this is Not Your Mother's. Another generous amount. I even it out through both hands and I flip over again. And this I will just kind of put everywhere. And if you're not hearing this, you've already messed up, okay? You need to be hearing the hair very wet underneath all of this product. That's what helps that curl form. Now, the plopping towel does the rest of the work. So you're gonna lay this down. It has a button on the bottom. That part goes towards you. Okay, and I just like to lay it on my bed or in a chair or whatever. I'm gonna flip my whole head upside down. Put the hair down. You're gonna clasp this with the button on the back of the head. Pick up the other side. Now we're here. You're just gonna tie this to the top of the head in a pretty little bow. Now the trick with this is you're gonna leave this like this for as long as you possibly can. I personally like to let this sit at least for an hour, if not longer. I just took my plopping towel down. It's now been about 2 hours in that towel. I have not diffused it or anything. I just let it completely air dry. Once this is a little bit more dry up here, because I am still pretty wet at the root, I'll go in with some hair oil just to break up like a little bit of the crunchies and I'm good to go. After your hair dries, this is what it's going to look like. I honestly don't know that. If you have straight hair, I don't know what this routine will do, but I have a natural wave to my hair and this is what it usually ends up looking like. Super easy, pretty affordable to do. And this will last me a couple days, so I'm into it.